welcome to another life where we cook unfiltered and unaddicted meal. First, let's start with my t-shirt today, even though we'll be cooking, but let's just talk about my t-shirt. So I found this beautiful t-shirt that says Nigeria. Well, if you don't know what this flag is, this is green, white, green, and it means Nigeria. It's Nigerian flag, and it says it's in my DNA, and I loved it. The moment I saw it, I grabbed it because it's something that reminds me of home. Apart from always making meals in this kitchen that reminds me of home, it's another thing that reminds me of home. Okay, so today's recipe, we're not going to be making one thing. I'm trying my best to eat more healthy now, and the only way I can do that is if I have multiple healthy things I can eat in the fridge. Well, I don't know how healthy they are, but at least they are a bit healthy. So in today's live, we're going to be making, I think, about three different sauce which I can use to eat rice or eat anything. And I want to boil some plantain. I also would like to bake some, and also roast some potatoes. I already got started with cooking my protein because that one would take longer time, and I don't want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen. Over there, I have a lot of. I want to take a filming class so that I can learn how I'm going to, while I'm live on YouTube, I can be showing multiple other things and not just have the camera centered on one place. We're going to do that one soon. But I'm going to be adding this. So I have my gizzard here, and I have my plantains. Some people will call this banana, but look at it. This is not banana. If you're not a Nigerian or you're not a Mexican or Caribbean, this is plantain. They are not big banana. Repeat after me. Um, I would also make another sauce with salmon. And what else do I need to show you? I think every other thing we'll be making, I'll just be showing you guys as we proceed. So I think the thing that is going to take more time, or that will be time consuming, will be to roast my plantain. So let me get started with that first. Okay, now I feel like I should focus the camera on what I'm doing. We're done saying hi, and you have seen my melanin face. So of course, you always want to start by washing your hands. My hands were all washed before I came live, and I cannot emphasize too much on how important washing of hand is. How do I turn this camera? But I'm going to be cutting this like slanted, and I'm going to cut it just into three, which means I'm going to cut it twice to have three different parts of it. And this is what it looks like right now. So let me try to switch. How do I switch? I think I grabbed the wrong tripod. Ooh, there is a new feature that I found. I should have tried that today, where I can go live with two different devices. I can be streaming one with one and be streaming another side or another part of the video with another device. Maybe I'm going to try that next. Okay, once I'm done with cutting the plantain, I'm going to wash my hand and try to like flip the camera over so that to be focused on what I'm doing rather than my big head. Oh, this one that is a bit green, I'm going to boil it. So first you peel the back after it's washed, cleaned and dried, and there's just how you peel it. It's super easy. If you get a proper plantain that is well ripened, Removing the back is very easy to do. Can this come down like this? Let's see. Okay, I feel like this is okay. And then, for some reason, even though I have a chopping board, I will still cut this with my hand. It's just something I'm used to doing, and I don't have any excuse. Okay, so now this is done cutting. I'm going to wash my hands. Okay, now I'm going to flip. Maybe I'll turn to the back camera so that. Ooh. Okay. I have to go get my other tripod. This one is not turning 360. All right. This message is held for review. You suck. People can be so rude with their comments. Well, I'm glad that YouTube held that for a review. If you don't like my video or you feel like what I'm doing is not for you, then just scroll up. It's so easy. Instead of leaving a negative comment or saying something that you should not be saying to someone. Come on, be matured, okay? So let's switch. I really don't want to deliberate on the negative comments, but I feel like social media has made people to just talk to people whichever way they like, not realizing they're actual human beings and they have emotions and feelings. Like, you can't just go around saying that to someone because you feel like you can say it. And if you see me in real life, I don't think you can walk up to me and say that to me or say that to my face. And if you're dealing with something that just makes you to be rude to people, I pray that God helps you to heal, because that is not a normal way for people to behave. Oh, okay, now I've gotten to a different tripod. The one I feel like will work better. So now I'll try to switch. Michael TV, hello, thanks for joining my live. Oh, I'm struggling with this. Okay, I think it's better this way. Right? Let me zoom. I think I'm going to connect to my computer so I can be seeing exactly what you guys are seeing. Okay, now let me get this to the trash. Is this what you're seeing? Yes. So this is your view. I'm going to season the plantain with I'm going to season it with salt, and I don't measure anything. I just put it in there, and chicken stock cube. I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper. And this grounded pepper. This is like a Nigerian pepper and it's a bit spicy. Next up, I'm going to drizzle in some olive oil. Ooh. And I can either stir with a spoon, but I just like to toss it around this way. That way I use less utensils because I'm a lazy chef. Okay, I'm not a chef, but I do like to find ways to make my time in the kitchen to be less. Ooh, I want to put a little bit of dried parsley in there. Where is my parsley? Where is my parsley? I do prefer the fresh one. However, I just usually buy the dried one because except the need for the parsley, it's for, you know, I'm cooking something big. That's the only time I buy the fresh one. I can't have it going bad on me all the time. Alright. Can you guys see the pan? Oh, if you guys respond, I still will not know. Now look at how delicious that is looking. I'm going to go ahead and transfer that into our baking pan over there. And there. Let me use this to spread it. And this is going to go into our oven. I already have it preheating for... Okay, it's fully preheated. I've set the oven at 350. So let me get this in there. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry guys, this is an important call that I have to take it. I'll be right back. Hello guys, I'm so sorry about that, but I needed to take that call. Um, so next up, I want to boil this plantain, the green one, and I love boiling it with the back on. It has already been washed. Let me cut this off. I should take this off so that I'll have more room. This one, I'm going to cut it more like a circle. For seasoning, I'm going to season with salt. And I'll add my water. Now I'm going to place this on the stove to boil. Let me take this one out so that I can have more room. So this is gizzard. I love gizzard so much. Chicken gizzard. Let me take a dive. So the next thing that I want to make is potato. We're going to bake it a little bit and then go ahead to brown it more in the oven. So before we get cooking, I love making this potato with the back on for some reason. Is it starting to sprout or what? But it's not yet green, so I believe it's still good for consumption. I don't know why this potato is starting to sprout. I bought this literally on Sunday. Today is what? Today is Tuesday. What is happening? So I'm not removing the back. I'm trying to get rid of the baby sprout that it's having. I love the back of the potato. When baked, it's so crispy and yummy. And I love that. Let me actually fill that bowl up with water. and some salt. All right. So I also want to make the other type of potato, the yam potato, but I don't know if I should cook it together with this one. I don't know if their cooking time is the same. I don't want to cook it and one is fully done and the other one is not. So I'll probably boil that one with a different pot, but I will bake them together because I mean, literally should be the same. Because I'm not baking it to cook it, I'm baking it to like brown it and make it a bit crispy at the outside while the inside is juicy and yummy. Okay, so now I'm going to go over to the sink and clean this properly, nice. Then we'll come back here and cut it. Well, yeah, baby, I would rather you have tea than lemonade. So go get cup, let's make the tea. So guys, I'm done washing the potato. I used like a sponge which is dedicated to just food to scrub the back. If I'm going to be cooking it with the back, then I need to be sure that it's properly cleaned and washed. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut it into my desired size. I'll start by dividing it into two and cutting it again like into four. What happened? What's the problem? I think I've cut it to be too big. I got distracted by my kid. I'm supposed to cut it into three, at least that one. So first I cut it in the middle again. One, two. I'm going to cut this just into 8. This will give us should it be 2 or 3? I'll do 2 for this one. Careful. Alright, we're done with that. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and rinse it for the last time. For seasoning, I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to season with black pepper, some salt, and that's it. don't even. Okay. I'm going to move this over to the stove and boil it for about 10 minutes. Is it gonna fit here? Okay. So guys, my green potato is done boiling. I'm going to strain it out. I still have a clean water here. Maybe where should I transfer it to? I'm just gonna stir it. So for the green plantain, I love boiling it with the back because the back has its own nutrients, and I don't like to eat the back actually, but it's easy to take it out once it's cold and you're eating it. It's even easy to take it out right now, like you just give it a squeeze and it comes out. And yeah, I'm going to serve that with the sauces which we are going to make right now. Okay. I'm just going to transfer it into the bowl and allow it to cool down. That will be going to the fridge. I'm not eating that today. So let's go ahead and get started with prepping the last potato. For this one, I don't have to do much. I'm just going to cut off the back. So this is the sponge I spoke about. This is strictly for washing back of food or anything, and I would usually like to wash this under a running water, but I don't want to move the phone to the sink. It's just more convenient to do everything right here, but on a normal day I would wash it under a running water. Scrub, scrub, scrub. right. I believe this is clean enough now. I'm going to go and rinse it under a running water. Let me also rinse my bowl. I'm also going to rinse the knife. Okay. Let me add more water. Okay. Sorry about that. So I'm going to season with just salt. Now I will put it to boil for 5 minutes. This one is hot. Okay. I'm going to wrap the pan that I use. to get my spinach and clean it. Before I clean the spinach, let me first chop up my bell pepper and my onions. Oh, I can't seem to get these things to be the same size, no matter how I try. I should have just used my hand to gather this. All right. Guys, our potato is done boiling. I'm going to strain it out. overboiled it. I forgot to set a